I'm Mel Zwire, one of the directors from Legend of Korra, Book 3, Change.
Hi, I'm Owen Sullivan, and I'm assistant director with Mel.
Okay, everyone is dismissed. We'll just pick this up tomorrow.
Tenzin frustrated. No one's listening to him. None of the students are taking him seriously.
He's just being his normal self, and that's not inspiring anybody.
I feel bad because he's trying.
He's trying.
He's really trying. This is his thing. This is his passion.
There's a lot of new airbenders in this episode, and it was a lot of fun to kind of flesh out these characters. You don't necessarily hear them speak or get to know them too well, but you can kind of tell.
Their personality. That's where we start assigning personalities.
It's nice because they're not just faceless air acolytes.
Bumi would be picking his nose, and one of them would be asleep. A lot of that wasn't in the script.
You got Otaku, who's very eager. He knows everything about airbending, a little over-eager.
Greetings, air people. I come seeking boring stories to take back to the spirit world.
Bumi, putting the Boomju thing in his head. Well, that went through like many
that went through
iterations.
so many changes. At one point, it was just Boomju sitting on top of Bumi's head, and his collar went up to that part.
Yeah,
Another time it was completely over.
Many iterations of that.
We went through so many different changes.
We got a call about a new airbender, and it turned out to be Sue's daughter, Opal. She'll be headed your way soon.
Really? That's wonderful.
She is wonderful and pretty and so smart, and she smells like flowers.
Bolin pops in this episode, like literally pops in, kind of getting in the way of Korra and Tenzin's conversation.
That scene was storyboarded by Hyunju.
She does a good sweet Bolin, you know. Very, when he has to kind of get all gushy, she's pretty good at that.
Yeah.
How's the training going?
Not so well, I'm afraid. No one seems to be interested in the hard work required to become a part of the Air Nation.
When we first get a script, I usually read through it, and then I break it down into sections that I'm going to assign my storyboard artists. And for every episode, I try to make a conscious decision and, play off their strengths. Some board artists are really good at action, some are really good at drama, and some are good at everything. But I also try to make sure that I don't burn anyone out.
You gotta keep everyone kind of well rested.
Give everyone their break and their time to shine. So.
And this episode was nice, a nice change probably for the board artists. It wasn't wall-to-wall action. This was kind of a little more mellow.
One location.
Airbenders just hanging out.
It was a standalone episode, which usually are my favorites.
It's a nice
It's a nice break.
Episode where we get a lot of family interaction.
Get back up! What's the matter? You can't handle it, soldier?
Especially Tenzin and Bumi, which I think they have a really interesting dynamic. Yeah. And it's nice to see them kind of butting heads and getting along.
Wait, did Jinora send this spirit? Is she in trouble?
Bumi seems to have a special way of communicating with Boomju that no one really understands.
That's where we see Bumi take the initiative and lead the airbenders to rescue Jinora and Kai.
There was just a lot of airbenders airbending at the same time, making walls of air.
Aw, look how cute.
Baby bison sizes.
Oh.
When we were boarding it, they kept changing sizes. Some scenes, drawn by different board artists. They would draw the bisons, size of a VW bug, and then in some scenes they were the size of a Labrador.
It's hard for me to believe that my little girl is grown up enough to have her tattoos. But I promise I'll think about it. Fair enough?
Yeah. Jinora, look! They're flying!
Tenzin coming to realize can't keep treating your children like kids. They're growing up, and we see that with the baby bisons flying, and we see that with Jinora.
I guess everyone is growing up.